Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. So today's session we'll see the introductory part of Power BI tool. So in our previous session we have downloaded and we have installed the Power BI desktop in our system, and the main purpose of using this tool is to visualize the data and to analyze the data, right? So for this one tool we can use is an Excel. So Excel is mainly used to analyze the data and also visualize by creating a different types of charts or graphs. So the same thing can be applied by using this Power BI tool. So first we'll start the Power BI, and in this session I will show you the introduction, so how the data can be imported and etc etc. See, I'm opening the Power BI desktop tool. So once it was opened, so I'll show you the different types of charts and everything. See, as usual, every tool will be having the menu. So this is a menu bar. Okay, file, home, insert, modeling, view, optimize, and help. And this is called the title bar. So this was untitled. So that means we have not saved, right? So that's why we call it as an untitled bar. Untitled, here you can see. If you save this one with any specific name, this here you will get that particular name, and the extension of this Power BI is of PBIX. The extension is of PBIX. Okay, so and main purpose of using this Power BI, as I said, that to create a charts, because the visualization means creating different types of charts. So here you can see charts, number of charts, around 30 to 50 charts we can create, right? So if you just click on this drop down menu, you can see the names of the charts. So bar and column charts, these are all the bar and column charts. So stacked column, stacked bar, etc etc, right? And this is a line and area charts, and this is a waterfall or a funnel scatter charts, pie charts, donut charts, tree maps. Okay, so these are all the different categories of visualizations we can do with the data, right? And you can click on the here to get a more number of visuals, right? So here you can see the data. In order to visualize the data, first we required some data. So unless you are having the data, we can't visualize. That means, so we can also we can't do the analysis also, right? So in order to get the data, I mean, from where we can get the data in order to do the practice, and see here you can, there will be a different data sources. From different data sources we can import the data, we can join the data, we can analyze the data, etc etc, can be done on this Power BI. That means the common thing we need or we require is a data. So see here there is an option called data. So this is completely options related to the data. So if you click on here get data, see these are the different sources from where we can get the data. So from Excel we can get from Power BI data sets, data flow, even from SQL server you can import the data, from text or CSV formats, from web you can download the data, so etc etc, you can, from these are all different data sources, okay, from where we can get the data. And see moreover we need some sort of data to visualize. So one option is we can get the data set from this website kaggle.com. So it's completely free. So first it will ask for sign up. So just sign up with your accounts. So it will be login, and on the left pane you can observe the data sets. Click on the data sets. See, so here you can find the data sets. You can search the data sets with the different keywords, or you can see there are different data sets related to computer science, education, classification, computer vision, etc etc. So or see here we are having some trending data sets. So from these also we can download the data set and we can make the analysis, and we can learn the Power BI tool by getting this data, by analyzing this data, visualizing this kind of data, etc, right? See I'll go with the education. I'll click on education, so I'll get data sets, different data sets. So here you can see student performance prediction or higher education institutions in the USA, or books with author and title, gender inequality. So there will be a lot of data sets available here. So you can select any one of the data, right? So here I'll select the student exam scores, click on this one, and here you will be getting the download option. So click on this download. So that data set will be downloaded, and one thing you just remember, this data set will be in the format of Excel or CSV or text. Okay, see, so the data set has been downloaded. Once we go with the downloads, so here you can see, so I will open this one. See, you can observe here CSV files. These are the two different data sets that are available. I'll copy that in on my desktop. I'll minimize and I'll copy that on my desktop, and see, we can import this particular data here to visualize or analyze. So see, get data, and the data set is of CSV. So I'll go with the text or CSV. So get data, text or CSV, and locate that. On the desktop we have copied. So here I'll go with the original data with more rows. I'll select this one. So based upon the source, it may take some time. Okay, you will get the complete details here. See, this is the data available in the data set, and here if you want to do some changes, just go with the transform data, or simply you can load it. So whatever the data which is available in that CSV file, that will be loaded into your Power BI desktop tool, right? See, creating connection in model and original data with more rows. So it may take some time based upon our data source. Okay, see, yes, but one thing you just observe, the data is not being visible here, right? But the data is in this pane. So on the right hand side, you'll be finding different panes like filters. In some versions, you will be finding these visuals also in this particular right pane. So you'll be having the data pane. So here you will be getting the data loaded here. So you can observe, you can expand this one, so you'll get the complete details. See, whatever the columns we are having there, we are having all the columns here, right? So just insert, go to the insert or home, go to the visualization, insert any one of the chat which you require. I'll go with the column chat. Okay, and that will be displayed here, and you can see the complete details, x-axis, what we have to give on the x-axis, what we have to give on the y-axis. The legend means the headings, right? And small multiples, tooltips, everything we can format the complete chat. So just an example, I'll give the gender on x-axis, just a drag and drop. You can observe gender is here, and I'll go with the test preparation or reading score on y-axis, right? So you can observe here we got some column chat. Okay, we have got some column chart. In the same way we can create a more number of chats. Okay, so bar charts, column charts. So in our further sessions, I'll go one by one. I'll explain one by one by taking one data set, and we'll use different chats. Okay, how to analyze that, how to create dashboards, how to create different types of charts. Everything we'll discuss in our further sessions. But so here you can see this filters pane. In the same way, in our some versions, you will be finding the visualizations pane also here. So you will not get all the visualizations here, but you will get that visualization pane here. If you expand that, you will be getting all these menu in this place. So in the same way, we can access the data, we can visualize the data, okay, and we can create a reports, right? So in the insert, you'll be finding all the visualizations. You can create the text boxes, you can create the buttons, and there will be different shapes. Okay, we can insert the images. So all these things will be in the insert. And see, in the modeling, we will be having some sort of formula related options, and the view. So different styles. See, these are the different styles, colorings, etc. And the page view and mobile layout. So how the same thing will look in the mobile layout. See, this is the mobile layout, right? And the page view, right? And grid lines, etc. I mean the formatting options, whatever the formatting options will be displayed here, right? So this is all about, if you want to save this, we can save this. So save with the template, so pbix. So I'll go with the demo.pbix. Okay, see, and also we can save as with a different files, so which is a template file. So we can use that different extensions, pbix for Power BI file, and pbit for a template file. So we'll go in depth in our next sessions. Okay, hope you understood the complete introductory part, how the Power BI looks and how we can import the data. And one important thing, you can download the data set in order to practice from the Kaggle.com, right? This completely absolutely free of cost, and you can find thousands of data sets in this particular website. And you can as I have shown you, so you can simply search with the different categories, different keywords, and you'll be getting different data sets. Okay, you can download that and you can make use of the data set to practice the charts, to visualize or analyze the charts. Okay, so hope you understood this one. So let's stop here, and if you are having any doubts regarding this introductory part, so feel free to post your doubts in the comment section. Definitely I will try to clarify all your doubts. If you really enjoyed my session, like my session, share my session with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.